You are watching WBIR TV, Channel 10, Knoxville. The news starts now.
Good morning. Thanks for watching. I'm Sage Speaks. Another win for the Vols last night against the Western Carolina Catamounts. They now have a 2-1 record this season. Many fans came out despite last week's loss to Oklahoma, over 102,000 to be exact. Tennessee scored a whopping 55 points, answered by only 10 from Carolina. The Vols forced 3 turnovers and were able to convert those points to touchdowns each time. And it wasn't just a throwaway game. Players told the 10 Sports team earlier this week that they were focused on this matchup and not looking ahead to next Saturday. That's when they'll take on Florida in Gainesville. 2 lanes of I-40 east near Cooper Road are back open after a tractor trailer turned over early this morning. KPD tweeted this picture. You can see the tractor trailer there on its side in the middle of your screen. Police say the driver fell asleep at the wheel and lost control. He received a citation for inattentive driving. No other vehicles were involved and there are no injuries. Crews will work to clear that wreck throughout the morning. The Bell County magistrate who was in jail for conspiracy to commit murder died while in custody. Kentucky State Police say a preliminary investigation shows 51-year-old Ricky Gooden began having a seizure while inside his cell Saturday morning. The guards at the detention center were notified and contacted Bell County EMS. Crews took Gooden to the hospital where he had another seizure and then died. Police say they do not believe there was foul play. KSP is still investigating the case. People in Oak Ridge gathered to show their support for law enforcement officers this weekend. A group marched from Bissell Park to Oak Ridge High School Saturday afternoon. Event organizers say they wanted to show support for their police officers along with first responders. Speaker Anthony Allen says it's also important that officers' families know the community cares about them.
As when you see what's happening across our country to these police officers, these families are fearful that one night they will get that phone call. So we're here to say we support you, we love you, and we're going to surround you with our care.
A candlelight vigil took place after the march. An East Tennessee nonprofit organization wants to revive Sevierville's downtown area. The Sevierville Commons Association started off by adding a farmers market and movie night on the weekends. The group wants the city to become a tourist destination like Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. This week, the city earned a Tennessee Main Street certification. The group hopes that title can help steer it in the right direction. Today, hundreds are expected to join together in Maryville to walk in support of defeating Alzheimer's. The Alzheimer's Tennessee Foothills Walk is a way to raise money and a way to support people with Alzheimer's and their families. It starts at the Maryville College campus. Registration begins at noon, along with live music, free food, kids' activities, and a pet area. Then at 2 o'clock, the walk begins. That part is optional. The distance is about 1.5 miles. If it rains, that walk will move inside. California firefighters say they're finally making some progress against 2 of the major fires burning in the northern part of the state. Coming up, why despite having 60% containment, officials are worried what happens next will put an end to their progress.